Hello everyone and welcome back to Ram Nation News, the only news source that you should be watching. Up first we got Dakota with board games.
Alright, so now we're going to go into Beanie's class, look at the video game design kids and what they've made with their board games. What do you got here for us?
I got a game called Material. It's a two-player game, and it's all about the dice, all about luck. And the motto is life isn't fair. Right at the start, one player starts with a disadvantage by the roll of the dice. And as you progress, you could just like get messed up and you won't be able to recover. But you could recover because they can mess up. That's just basically it.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
My game is Survive the Demonic Bat. And so each player has their own separate piece. And then each of these are scattered around the board in two different spots. They roll the dice to see who goes first, and then they all get cards. They all get 5 different movement cards, and then they draw 5 different movement cards. Then each turn they have to draw one card from this pile. Whoever gets to the end first wins.
Okay.
Who am I here with?
I'm Caleb Thomas.
Alright, can you explain your game?
Okay, my game is Mammoth versus Plebeians. Pretty much it's like rich versus the poor. So what you do is you have 7 cards at first. The purple are odds and the gold are even. So you guys start off with 7 and then Josh, can you go off the phone please? Okay, so since you just put that down, she can move a free spot. So you get to move this way. I think we should do that. Shouldn't be. Okay, we're not talking about this right now. Okay, now I gotta put down a card because I didn't have one to match this. So put down 8. Now she has to match it if she doesn't. Okay, and she matched it, so yeah.
So he stays at 72?
No, he takes 16.
But he also heals.
I'm dead, so. These are weapons, right? Or these are weapons?
So,
Got Mr. Powell in the game.
why is Mr. Powell in here?
What is your game?
Okay, so my game is a gambling style board game. You know, the spineless worms, you get the dice. The money gets distributed equally amongst, whomever's playing. You roll the dice. Whoever gets as closest to the number wins the round. That's a point to them. Instead, they get the next point, then they get all the money in the pot.
Wow, it's very informative about the board games. Up next we have Eli and Sarah talking about spring break.
This week, Sarah and I will be asking people what they're doing for spring break.
So let's see what people are doing.
Mr. Smiley,
Yes.
what are you doing over spring break?
Spring break, I am going to Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to fly out to see my son Trenton. Have not seen him in Arizona. He lives out there. He's been out there 2 years. I've yet to visit, so I'm going out there for a couple days.
Sean, where are you going for spring break?
I'm going to Florida.
Why?
With the band.
This spring break, I'm going to Soaring Eagle Water Park and Casino with my family and some family friends.
I'm going with the band to Orlando, Florida for Disney, and we are going to perform at Universal.
We are going on a little field trip to Orlando, Florida to go and be at Disney.
For spring break, I'm going to go to Virginia with my mom and stepdad so we can go see her old house. And probably after that, we'd probably go like a Saturday or Sunday and then probably come back Wednesday. And then for the rest of that, I'll probably go play some airsoft tournaments, play some games and whatnot, go hunting, fishing.
This is Sarah Rickett
And Eli Morrison.
reporting from Ram Nation News.
I'm excited. Are you? Up next we have Sky with Our Town Players.
Welcome to Ram Nation News. Welcome to Ram Nation News. Say it again. Welcome to Ram Nation News. This week, we got the play. Our Town Players. The play.
Our Town Players, our community theater, is doing the play Shorts and Sweets. We had auditions Tuesday and Wednesday, and the play will consist of individual scenes and little tidbits. And during intermission, you're gonna get some desserts. They're gonna feed you some sweets for free. And, well, not for free, you pay for the ticket. So we hope you come see it, May 13th and 14th.
This has been Sky Pringle with Ram Nation News. Ram Nation News. Ram Nation News.
Up next in the news cycle, we have Tippy and Hannah talking about the SAT and PSAT. Are you prepared?
Hey, how's it going, guys? You excited for the SATs? They're in 2 weeks, a week after spring break on Wednesday.
Here's the schedule for your SATs. So, you got April 12th, you're taking the SATs if you're a junior or retaking it as a senior, and then PSATs if you're a freshman or sophomore. And then April 13th, if you're a junior, we're taking the work keys. And then like a few weeks after that, May 3rd, M-STEP.
Yeah, I'm not retaking the SAT. Me personally, I don't feel like there's much of a point in it for what I'm doing, but it is very important for certain scholarships depending on what kind of colleges you're going to and what you're going to major in.
Hola! That's what they say in Mexico.
Hey, Canyon.
I just took a trip into Mexico.
I don't care, we're talking about the SATs.
SAT, PSAT.
Yeah, both of them, yes.
Okay.
Anyways, Canyon, what's your experience with the SATs that you took?
I didn't do that bad. I did actually, I did a pretty good job. The PSAT, I didn't get a very good score, but then I really, raised it up for the SAT.
Yep. Are you going to retake the SATs?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Why is that, Canyon?
I got a pretty good score. I'm proud of my score. I'm glad.
Thanks to my handy-dandy written SAT schedule, I can give you a rundown of what you will be testing on the actual SATs. So in case you want to get some last-minute studying, you can use Khan Academy for that. You can know what you should study for. So first, we will be doing evidence-based reading test. That's when you read like small passages and you take evidence from those passages to answer certain questions. And then you have writing and language, so like what you can comprehend basically and define words, stuff like that. And then we move on to math with no calculator, so that you will not be able to use a calculator for. You'll need to use the good old noggin. And then you will move on to math with calculator, and then calculators will be provided, so no need to bring your own calculator. And yeah, that's about it.
Include that in. Hey, look at me. All right. Hey, when you took the SAT, did you send it to any colleges or schools in particular?
Yes.
And what were those?
I think it was Western, State, and GVSU.
Make sure if you're really interested in going to college to really do well on your SATs as much as you can, because they don't require them, but they do give you good scholarships depending on your score.
And now for our final segment, we have Jocelyn talking about South Haven.
If you're staying here for spring break, these are what I suggest you do to beat the tourists. How do you beat tourists during spring break?
I like to stay at home in order to beat them. I don't usually go anywhere on spring break.
What do you do in town?
I like eating downtown with like friends and yeah.
If you're okay with driving out of South Haven, in Kalamazoo they have the Air Zoo, where they have models of planes, like interactive theaters, cool gift shops, all kinds of fun stuff to do there. And then if you want to do something more outdoors, they have like Meyer Gardens in Grand Rapids, where they have like indoor like butterfly exhibits, and they have like outdoor park stuff that's really cool. And then there's like a lot of really cool like antique shops and like thrift stores around the area, if that's more your thing.
And there's also a beach that used to be private, but now it's public, and there's never really very many people there in the summer. It's called Pilgrim Haven, and there's like trails in the woods too behind the beach. It's pretty cool.
Thanks for watching. Thank you very much. This has certainly been the only Ram Nation news.